What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back into the video on the channel, and welcome to another episode of The Best, where we highlight the best restaurants that I've reviewed over the last year of 2023. This restaurant is the top hot chicken place that I have done in 2023, and it is a very special place because in 2022, the first time I went there, it was actually a place that I didn't like, and I gave it another chance because I have a series called Last Chance, and it has now become my top hot chicken place in my area that I have reviewed. This place is known as Fluffies Hot Chicken. It has a 4.7 rating out of 567 ratings. Everything that I've had on this menu, I have been a fan of, which is why it takes the top spot. It was a very, very narrow win between them and another place that I will put on the screen right now. This place had a few things that I didn't give the highest rating to, while this place here had nothing that I didn't give the highest rated to. So, Fluffies, you have won the title, which doesn't really mean much other than I get to eat it again. So drop a thumbs up. Let me show you the top 3 items I had at Fluffies Hot Chicken in 2023. I am super excited to show this to you. Let's start off with what has become one of the most popular items on their menu, their Fluffies filled mac and cheese. Now, I did the specialty, which means you can ask for this with half fries. So we have half fries and half mac and cheese on here. It comes with the hot chicken, which you see on the top, their fluffy sauce, and then on one side will be a serving of mac and cheese, and on this side, their fries. You can get one or the other or combine them. It comes out to $12, and as you can see, you get a ton of chicken. Also comes with an extra thing of fluffy sauce. Now, also, just a disclaimer or more of a public service announcement. If you order this on DoorDash right now, you actually get buy one, get one free. So it costs $15 on DoorDash. The prices are slightly higher, but you get 2 servings of this. So there's a whole other one that you don't see on the screen that I'm gonna give away because, well, I can't eat both of these. Very filling, very delicious. Can't wait to try this. And we also have a item that I didn't know was still on the menu, but I'm glad it was. We have the Fluffies biscuit, the chicken biscuit. You can also get a chicken sandwich, but I wanted the chicken biscuit. They said it was only available for the month of October. I guess that was a lie. It's November, and it's still on the menu. I said keep it on the menu. I don't know if you listened to me. I did get a reply on my Instagram when I made a post about it. If you did, thank you so much, because this biscuit right here, it hits different. I got the medium on this one. We got the hot on the filled fries. I'm going to turn this over so it's light. And last, on my favorite 3 Fluffies items, we have the Frankie roll. Now, if you're unfamiliar with a Frankie roll, what it is naan, and it's wrapped with whatever you get inside of it. You can get the Nashville hot version. They do have a butter chicken version, as well as, I believe, a sweet chili chicken version. But the one that I like the most is the tandoori chicken Frankie roll. This also comes out to $12, and it is massive. There is a ton of chicken in here, and every time I have this, it absolutely bangs. There are other things on this menu that I would rate really, really high, but believe it or not, all 3 items that you see here got a 10 out of 10 rating. People think I don't give 10s out. I do. And this place was worthy of all 3 of them. To start off, let me get my fork ready. Y'all don't like my plastic utensils, but they give them, I'ma use them. The filled mac and cheese with the fries and the mac. I got the hot version with the fluffy sauce, and there's at least 3 or 4 tenders on here. $12 is a steal for this, in my opinion. Let me just make sure I got my fluffy sauce ready. I might need a little bit more, but let's start off with the mac and cheese version, which is on one side. Grab me some chicken. Oh, there's a fry here, bonus fry. We're not mad at that. We do bonus fries. And we dropped the bonus fry. But it don't matter. So good. Again, I love their chicken. It's still crispy. Big, big portions of it. And the hot seasoning is about as hard as I go. When you start getting into the blistering hot, not to say it's too hot, but for as much chicken as you get here, not my play. Their mac and cheese, I've said this before, is, for me, creamier. Some people prefer creamier. I prefer more of a baked mac and cheese than I would normally like, but it works so well with the fluffy sauce and the chicken that I actually think it would be as good if it had baked mac and cheese with it. Very cheesy. That is, man. I tell you, this place it's one of the most craziest redemption arcs I've ever seen. When I first went, it just opened, and I said it in my video that I thought it was overhyped. But the Last Chance series, I went back, I couldn't believe it. Ever since, it has become what it has become, which is a walking W. Moving towards the Fluffies fries. You can't go wrong with either of these. Fries are nice and crispy with the sauce on it. Nice piece of, man. Don't fall. Nice piece of chicken. You can't go wrong. If you've never had either of them, I would suggest the first time getting the fries and the mac and cheese, and then making a decision on here from where you want to go forward. I'm going to tell you this, there's a higher probability, if you have this, that you'll be back. This might be my 6th time going here, which for a person who tries to go to different restaurants, it's a lot. Also open till midnight on most days of the week. So even if you got a little late night vibe, you'll still be in there. You get one more piece. Why I grab it like that? Sorry. Absolute fire. You can't go wrong with this, whether it's the fries or the mac and cheese. Next up, we have their filled or their chicken biscuit sandwich. Buttermilk biscuit. The biscuits are scratch made. I've seen the process on social media, believe it or not, and the biscuit alone, I would have liked. Adding the diced chicken to this with the fluffy sauce, that's all that comes on it. You can see there's like a glaze on the top, and then there's like, this is a different sauce from what I remember last time, but I can't quite remember what it was. I'm sure my memory is about to be jogged real quick. Big ass biscuit, man. Biscuit's fire. Now I remember. I knew I would. This is a pimento right here. And if you've had Chick-fil-A's version, this is what you want. This right here. Like I said, the biscuit alone would have been a W. The chicken alone would have been a W. The pimento, I mean, I don't know if I'll eat that alone. But all three together, it makes for just one hell of a sandwich. This is also $12, but the biscuit is big as hell. I'm just here to tell you. Let's do one more with a little bit of the fluffy sauce on here. Similar to like a Dave's hot sauce, but a little more of a homemade vibe to it. So there it goes. One more bite. I'll eat like 4 of those. Probably be on the toilet for like 3 days, but that's okay. This thing is a W in my opinion. You can't go wrong with either of these. And last, we have the tandoori chicken Frankie roll. This thing is filled to the max with chicken, and it always is. It has tandoori chicken in here, but there's also pickled jalapenos, red onions, cabbage, and there's like a coriander chutney. There's a lot of Frankie rolls on this menu. Like I said, there's about 4 of them. And this one, I've had all of them at this point, is just by far my favorite. Different vibe, kind of like an Indian food kind of vibe to it. But the spices, everything in this, I'm talking too much. Look how much chicken is in here. Love the spice on the chicken. I got medium. You can change the spice level on this. Again, $12, you get a lot of chicken. And this thing. This is one of those things that, this is why I try whole menus. It wouldn't be something that I typically order, but when I had it, I couldn't believe how good it was. A little bit of spice from the pickled jalapeno, the crunch from the cabbage, and then a little of that red onion, if you're familiar with that taste. It goes so well with all this chicken, and this thing eats like a meal. If you're a person who needs a lot of protein, please look no further, because this is where you'll get it. This chicken isn't breaded, but It's not dry, and it's super flavorful. Almost bit the damn paper. Y'all ain't see that. More bite. This thing right here is crazy. I'll be honest with you, I never knew what a Frankie roll was until I went to this place, but the naan's cooked right. The first time I had it, the naan wasn't right. Ever since then, I'm point every single time. And for what you get, value for dollar, you can't go wrong with all three of these. Now, if you're not familiar with my channel, I'm the type of person that really loves hot chicken, and I've done a bunch of restaurants. It was very tough for me to narrow this down. What it came down to between my top two was, like I said in the beginning of the video, this place in 2023, I have not had any experience that wasn't elite. The one I did was in 2022. So I had to take that criteria into consideration because this is going to be subject to change every year. This place has the crown for now, but as time goes on, there may be other places that knock it off. It's very tough for me to start going versus different places, but I do think that because I review so many restaurants, it's nice to have sort of like an award show type of vibe at the end of every year. So we've been doing that ever since. Can't go wrong with any three of these. But if you like the other places that I've done, you're not wrong. Those places are really good, and it gets really nitpicky towards the top. In narrow victory, Fluffies, Hot Chicken, and Frankie Rolls, which is the full name, in Hackensack, New Jersey, you are my winner for Best Hot Chicken Restaurant of the Year. We will be doing every genre that I've done, which I have a lot. I have them all written down, and I actually had to sit down and think which one between the other. So it's taken me a bit, but it's something I've been working on, and now it's rolling out. It's about to be December 1st, and it's going to be going all the way till about Christmas. There are that many places and genres that we are going to do. So someone mentioned this in the video yesterday, and you actually had it. This video was recorded and it was planned before that. If you have any genre that you want to see, maybe I forgot one, drop it in the comments, but this is my winner for Hot Chicken of 2023. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying the best series that we do. This will be a yearly tradition. I can't wait to do more, and I can't wait to bring you guys more content. I love y'all. We'll be back tomorrow. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.